put the product on. So this part is up to you. You can either start at the end of your brow and just outline your eyebrow. Start at the end, or you can start in the middle. Whichever works best for you once you grasp the concept and practice. But anywho, once you start at the end or in the middle, then you want to go ahead and outline the bottom part of your brow. And I like to measure it just to make sure I don't go too far out. And once I do that, I brush upward with the remaining product on the brush. Because it's not so much on a brush, but you want to brush upward to give it that natural look. And I just lightly fill in my brow. Just filling in the sparse areas where you see some gaps. And I just keep brushing up. And when you do this, you're blending at the same time. You got half your brow done already. Hey. Okay, now what I do next is I take the spoolie and I brush the top of my brow down just a little bit. Take a little bit more of the product. Same thing, just get a little bit of the product because it applies very thick and dark. And I outline the top of my brow. And I do it in strokes slowly so I can outline it the way I want to without messing up. And I just fill in, then I go back towards the front of my brow. So you're going to still see your brow hairs as well as the product, which you want to. That's the natural look. You don't want your whole brow to be just dark. I want you to be able to see my brow hairs. And I'm pretty much just filling in. So pretty much you just start in the middle of the brow, go to the front, blend upward and fill in the sparse areas, get a little bit more product. And then you start in the middle of the brow at the top, like strokes, and outline the top of your brow. And then go up towards the front just a little bit, not all the way up here, but just a little bit close to the front of the brow, right here. Stop there. And then you want to continue to fill in and blend in the product. So middle, front, blend, middle, up just a little bit and blend the rest. So this is now how it looks with the brow pomade, and now we're going to start the concealer part. Oh, I almost forgot, once you're done you can measure your brow. So across the pupil, on the edge of your nose, and the edge of your nose to the outside of your eye, just to make sure you have the correct length. Alright, so let me go ahead and get my concealer. Again, you can use any type of concealer brush. I'm going to use the flat brush. The more you practice, you'll realize which brush is going to be best for you. You might be able to work with both of them, because I can work with both of them. Okay, I like to start at the front of my brow. Get a little bit more concealer. You want to go slow in this process because you want it to be neat. Give me a second. I'm gonna choose a different concealer really quick. You want something creamy though. You don't want something thick. Thick concealer is not gonna move. Okay. Okay, you can keep blending with the brush if you want to. Again, you can take your finger, you can pat the product in, or like I said, you can take a blending brush, you can just blend the outer edges. So that is the finished brow. If you have curly, thick brow hairs, then I don't have it with me, but you can take a brow gel and brush through the brow hairs to blend it just a little bit more, give it an even more natural look, and it will also control your curly, thick brow hairs as well. To go with a more natural look, then what I would use is the eyeshadow palette from the Sephora. You know, a brow powder, eyeshadow powder, and I'm going to do the same concept with the angle brush and concealer at the bottom. Now, as far as outlining the top of my brow, I will use a foundation or a concealer that's the same color as my skin, because I want it to still keep that natural look. I don't want the headlight look. We don't do the headlight look. Anywho, then I just apply some mascara, some lashes or whatever, and just keep it natural. And that's just what I do. So I hope you guys really learned something. I learn something every time I do my makeup or see someone else do their makeup. And just keep in mind, anytime you watch a makeup video, watch how they hold their brush and watch how they apply the makeup on. If it's heavy, if it's light, if they're pointing their brush a certain way. Just look at all of that, because that is what really helps me when I look at these makeup videos. But anywho, you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.